Hi, I'm James Mitchell from Autosoft. I wanted to tell you a little bit about training. I speak to heaps of business owners just like you who are challenged by changing their system over from their old system over to the new one. Often the biggest challenge that businesses have in terms of changing systems. They want to change, but they're challenged by going through the training process. What we've done is we've looked at that challenge and we've built a system that we believe is one of the best systems that will help you to get you up and running as quickly and as easily as possible. If you follow this system, I believe that you can get the best and the most out of not only Autosoft, but also take your business to a new level. I just want to briefly explain to you what the system is. This is the Autosoft integration and training package. What it is if you can see that, this is the roadmap. This particular picture here shows you the roadmap to you getting the system up and running. So the whole point of this particular training package is to take you from no system at all, implementing Autosoft, installing it, getting it up and running, going through the training process and going through the steps that you need to take in order to get you up and running. So this takes you from there to go live, and that's what this document's all about. So I just want to flick through a few things that are in here. It's got a whole lot of information about how to go through this process and what to do. I want to show you through here that this is the staged approach that we go through. So this staged approach shows you each of the stages and who takes care of the stages and how you actually go through the process of getting those stages up and running. The other part of this is the discs themselves. These particular discs, each one of these pages in here have got various discs in them. So for example, this one's called the Accounts Advanced Training. And what the Accounts Advanced Training's got in it is it has, if we open this up, it's got the disc in the back. All right, so the disc has got the CD, which actually shows you the training information. So you take that out, pop that into your computer, and you watch the disc. Secondly, what it's got in here is it's got a table of contents and a few things that you're going to get out of what's actually on these discs and what sort of outcomes that you might expect from doing this. So this has got the outcomes and the information that you need. The idea is, the reason why we've got them in these individual pouches like this is you can go and give this to, for example, the accounts person. If you're a workshop, you go give the workshop one to the workshop foreman. You might give the workshop general one to the mechanic who might need to know just the basics about how to maybe look up an invoice or maybe clock on and clock off to a repair order. So they're designed for individual people within your business, or if you're a small business and you've only got a few of you, one person might do many jobs, as is the case in a lot of businesses, and you can watch a number of these different videos. So they just slide back into the pack again, and then once they're in there, that pack, you can keep that forever. And then the beauty of this is you get a new team member on board. Fantastic. Billy comes on board. New person maybe in the office. Okay, Billy, you need to watch discs 1, 4, 8, and 9, and these are the discs for you, and they'll tell you how Autosoft operates. Sounds pretty simple, hey? At the back here, what we've got some information about the technical support and what sort of consultation and training that we might be able to offer you if you need further information. The other thing that we've got in here is the rollout time frame, so that's got the time frame. And then we've got a number of forms that take you through the steps. So what we'd like you to do is if you can fill out these forms and send them back to us, and our training facilitator takes you through the process to get you up and running. So these forms, there's a few different forms in here. So about things like installation and what your particular workstations and that sort of stuff is all about. You've got forms in here, about ready to go live, and a few various steps that you've got throughout the process. The idea is that you can take this process over a number of days. It can be a few weeks. It's up to you how long you want this process to be. Really, it depends on the size of your business as well. Bigger businesses, this is probably designed for a 90-day process. A smaller business can probably go through this process in a couple of weeks. It's entirely up to you and the dedication that you want to put to this particular info. So I wanted to let you know about this training package because I think that this is something that can really alleviate those challenges that you've got in your business. What we've found is that those businesses that actually follow this process have been the most successful users of Autosoft. So they've actually gone through and they've used the system and they've got it up and running and they've been able to work out what they need to do with Autosoft. They've utilised our facilitator. So the facilitator is essentially a coach. So he coaches you through the process. So he takes you from the beginning to the end through this. He doesn't lift the weights for you. He doesn't do the jogging on the street for you. That's your job. What he does, he helps you through the process. He might let you know what you need to do and when you need to do it. Or if you've got a couple of questions, hey, training facilitator, I'm challenged by this particular area of the system and I've just got a couple of questions about how that works. In my business I do X, Y and Z, how does that apply to me? So that's what the facilitator is there for you. He can go through those sorts of processes and get you up and running and answer some specific questions that you might have through your own particular circumstances. So I wanted to give you a quick run through just what the training facilitation does and the training package and the Autosoft implementation and training guide. So using this can really help you to get the benefits that you want to get from your business and enables you to take Autosoft from installation right through to go live. Thanks for your time.